Hello, my name is Troy Galloway. I'm the owner of Galloway Building Services, and I'm really tickled that you folks have taken your time to watch this video, because what I wanted to share with you is the difference of what we look for in a historical home, which is an old home. This old home we're looking at here today is over 120 years old. We just have different building practices, and they can't be held to the same standards as what was when they was built back in 120 some years. So anyway, come and join us, and you'll enjoy this as much as we do. Thanks, folks. Naturally, it's very important that we have a good solid foundation, but we got a stone and mortar foundation. They literally just quarried this stone locally. That's what's so cool about it. This is local material. And then of course St. Louis was one of the major brick building companies or cities in the United States. Actually, we had several brick companies, and so we have a lot of great brick, and that's why we have 3 different styles of brick on here. We got this white, like a glaze up here, then you got this surrounding over here, and then you got this here. Now they've added this on here. This is something we want to be looking for, because this is an older home, and this electricity, well, they had electricity back in that days, but it really wasn't like this, you know. Then they definitely didn't have outlets like this. And most of what we had was gas lighting in these older homes. So when we go in, we'll kind of look around to see if we see any old gas light fixtures in there. But gas lighting was really popular in the early 1900s and 1800s. But so we want to make sure our outlets and stuff are all safe. Those are some of the things we want to be looking for. We'll kind of walk around here. If you see these gutters, these are old copper gutters. Now I better not say that too loud, they won't be here the next day. But in sincerity, these old gutters, so we want to make sure our gutters are in good sound shape. Just goes to show how these gutters are over 100 years old and they're still working. Isn't that amazing? But now they put it down here in a piece of plastic down here at the bottom. But these are old gutters, copper gutters. We want to make sure our gutters are taken care of. And then if you look up into our soffit here, what we have is old hidden gutters. So you don't see the gutters like hanging off the side of the building. They literally are inside up in the roof section. And Frank Lloyd Wright was very big into hidden gutters. He was a famous architect. Not necessarily around this time, but right about this time. This is not the original concrete. It's because of the type of rock that's inside of it. Aggregate is what we call it. And it probably was like this right here. You can see this old here going out to the old kitchen out here. So this was a little bit older. This is also something we want to be looking at, is right over here on our electric is all this kind of stuff. Now this has all been added on since the house was built. Now the original house, that's one thing to look at, but what we really want to make sure is that the older homes, the retrofitted, has been done right. There wasn't even any codes back in these days. So we want to make sure that these are up to code, but more important, well, in my world, more importantly than just up to code, safe. Nobody's going to get electrocuted. You touch this when that power's on, you're going to get lit up. It's going to hurt real bad. So let's go on in. We'll go back on in here. I just wanted to share a little bit with this.